Why, hello there. So as you can hear, my smoke detector keeps chirping and I can't find a battery pack and I can't seem to unplug it because my fingers are all girly and wimpy today. So you're going to be hearing that annoying little chirp every 20 to 30 seconds. So get used to it, I guess. So today, we're going to be talking about my dad, maybe a bit of my mom, who knows? Thankfully, they don't actually listen to this podcast, so thank the Lord for that, because if they did, my life would crash and burn harder than Princess Diana in a tunnel. So we're not gonna go there. Basically, the first time my dad even heard about the idea of me having a podcast was at Thanksgiving or something, and someone mentioned saying Zeddy's podcast, and he was like, Zeddy don't have no podcast, so Dad doesn't really know how the internet works. He doesn't understand that basically any doofus can make a podcast. Basically all you need is you need a phone and an internet connection, and that's it. Oh, excuse me, chirp. All right. So, yeah, basically it was like he don't have no podcast, and yeah, basically my dad has used the internet for three things in his life. When we had dial-up internet, he used it for browsing coon hunting forums. He never participated. He just kind of he looked up these coonhound forums, and when I say coonhound, I mean like a dog that hunts raccoons, not like a dog. It's gonna sound terrible. It's not coon as in the racial slur. I'm not like a cop in the 40s where I'm training my dogs to find someone to hose down or nothing like that. Coonhound is just a type of dog. So yeah. Well, that was a big sneeze. Yeah, I'm not going to edit that out. We're going to leave that in. Man, my hands are soaking wet. Okay. All right. Hey, my hands are disgustingly wet. Man, it's like wetter than your mom's chair after she's watching a Sam Elliott movie. It's disgusting. All right. So yeah, basically my dad has used the internet for three things. He's used it for uh like I said, browsing hunting forums about coonhounds. Stupid chirp. Um Watching America's Got Talent for some reason. I don't know why. And watching Fox News. I'll be honest, he's deep into that algorithm now, like hardcore deep. I think some of it's rubbed off on my mom because, like, the other day, I don't know, it was like during one election, like American election or something like that. It was like either the one where Trump won, the one where Biden won, or the one where Trump won again, or something like that. I was like talking about something. I said something like, yeah, the Trump won, but Democrats got the popular vote or something like that. And my mom just out of nowhere, she says, I don't trust them Democrats. I was like, Mom, I've never heard you say anything even slightly. I didn't want to get her going because, like, she went from like Mary Poppins to like Wicked Witch of the West in like 3 seconds. So like her face drops. Like, I don't like them. I was like, so anyways, yeah, that's the three things my dad has used the internet for in the last 10 years. The most he's ever done with technology before that, he was obsessed with two video games. Well, three if you count like we bought him like a little toy gun that would like it was like a hunting video game where you like get a toy gun and it like you plug it directly into the TV and it's like a little arcade game. He was obsessed with that. He was obsessed with Wii Bowling for a little bit. And the only other video game he has ever actually shown any interest in was back on the Nintendo 64. I had a Star Wars video game called Shadows of the Empire. Awesome game, by the way. It controls like sludge. It's super fun. So anyways, my dad, he's like the most, I don't want to say he's not homophobic in the bad way. So like he doesn't like, maybe he is, I don't know. He's not like, he doesn't hate the gays. It's like, he's like legit probably just terrified of them. He doesn't hate them. He's like literally scared of them. I remember one of the first conversations I had before I started school. He was like, now Zeddy, you're going in the great primary. Never hold a boy's hand. I'm like, why not? I was like, because that's fruity. My dad was like, really worried that I was going to be gay. I don't know if I had some flamboyant tendencies. I mean, it probably lasted all through my teenage years. He probably, every time I couldn't shoot a rifle straight or couldn't go lobster fishing without throwing up, he was like, ugh, he gay. But thankfully, it wasn't always the case. But there was a few times in my life where he just kind of, He looked more disappointed than Tommy Lee Jones. Like if you ever looked at his face, he kind of looks like that. Um, he was. I remember one time I had my buddy Travis over, um, and for whatever reason, it was we were talking about wet T-shirt contest or something stupid like that. So I go to the kitchen and I pour water on my T-shirt, and I was like, I run out in the living room. I'm like, woo, spring break. My dad walks in from fishing, and I could just, yeah, he was pretty disappointed in that. I'm surprised he didn't take up drinking because of that, but yeah. And then there was a time I went hunting, and basically, I never fired a gun before. I missed every single shot I took. And then I landed in a bee's nest, like a hornet's nest that was on the ground. And that was kind of how the day went. I shot a rifle, landed in a hornet's nest, and then that was that. Also, throughout school, I didn't have a girlfriend until I was 23. Um, and now imagine you're a father that is terrified that your son is gay and he doesn't bring home a single date all through high school. That's what my life was. The only time I would ever hang out with a girl, there was like a girl that would we were friends, and she kind of showed up at my house one day to go, oh, she wanted to bring me to town or something. And he was like, "You finally got a girlfriend?" And I was like, "No, we're going to the mall shopping." Yeah, I think he almost hung himself that night. He was so disappointed. So yeah, that was that. Then when I finally brought my first girlfriend home, which became my wife, he eventually, he kind of just stopped caring about me bringing home a girlfriend. He's like, nothing's ever going to happen from that. And he started skinning raccoons in the middle of the living room. Like started skinning a raccoon. That's what he would do. Dad would go shoot a raccoon, skin it, and sell it for pelts. Um, and he would sell it, and he would sometimes sell it and see if he could get a hat made out of it. And he could he could afford not to do that, but honestly, I think he just likes shooting things. So that's what he did. So he would shoot a raccoon, tree it with his coon hound, shoot it, bring it home, skin it, throw the carcass in the fire pit, burn it, and sell the carcasses. So yeah, that's what he did. He was a hunting guide all through his life. Basically, anytime I showed how terrible I was at hunting, the disappointment just kept going up and up and up. So that's how Dad kind of reacted to me. And my wife, when we got married, my wife's best friend from college was very gay, like not just like a non-obvious type of gay, but like full-on theater kid gay. Like he looked like he was an extra from Glee. He was a good guy, great guy, and he played the piano for us. But I think it was the first time my dad ever seen a gay couple. The two guys came in holding hands, and my brother comes around the corner in a panic, and he's like, "Did you guys see that? Where's Dad? We gotta hide him. We gotta hide him. We gotta keep him in the back." So my brothers are very pro-segregation when it comes to not showing my dad gay people. And again, he doesn't hate them. He's just severely uncomfortable. Just kind of like how I'm uncomfortable around physical activity. It's just something like that. Now, the funniest reaction my dad has ever had, I had a buddy, and he's kind of an odd duck. He would come over to our house once in a while, and my dad would always be like, "Why is he coming around here?" My buddy did a photo shoot once, like an artistic or autistic, I don't know, both sound about accurate for Nick. It kind of like a shirtless black and white photo shoot. He did it for fun, and